following on from my previous collection videos. This time we are on to the GameCube, the Nintendo GameCube. Again, just a modest collection, not many. Don't have too much of this stuff, but I feel that this just deserves a video all of its own. I'm still... What I'd like to do really is kind of like digress into my history with particular video games, specifically the GameCube. But that's not what this videos are about. These are just about, look, this is what I have in my collection. And that's it. So those sort of things where I'll be digressing into it about what I did with them, where I first played the particular game, what have you. I think I'll do that for a future one, you know, with a bit of gameplay from each. That also gives a bit more of a personability to these types of videos, so that you, as a viewer, get to know me a bit more, and my relationship with gaming as a whole. So that's for another time. Anyway, right. Let's go, shall we? How many have we got here? Maybe 20, 25 perhaps. I'm not going to count. I'm just going to stick it up on there. Starting off with Star Wars Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron 2. Some people don't think that holds up so much these days. I kind of disagree with that. This one, however, a sequel to that, Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3. Does, I think. Mario Party 4, spent many a fucking evening on that one when it came out. Oh, God, what a great game. Then we've got Star Fox Adventures. I still want to get the GameCube other Star Fox game. I think Star Fox Assault, I think it is, something like that. Get that one day. Burnout 2 Point of Impact. In my opinion, the best version of this particular game on all the formats that were around at the time. That being PlayStation 2, GameCube, and the original Xbox. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Out of that and the Lord of the Rings Two Towers, I think that's the better one. Then we've got Beautiful Joe, Red Hot Rumble. Sort of, you know, is it sort of a Smash Brothers Melee type game? It's a beat 'em up anyway, or one-on-one. Oh crikey, I better mix these up a bit because I don't like doing them all at once. This has still got the HMB sticker on it. It was $44.99 at the time. That is Medal of Honor Frontline. Again, I think this is the best version of it that you can get out of all the other systems. F-Zero GX. And then we've got Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. Did you know that has is it the Master System games and the Game Gear, or just Game Gear Sonic games on it? You can unlock them. Just saying, it's the only version that you can as well. Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Then we've got Beautiful Joe 2. The classic Mario Kart Double Dash. Oh man, I'm going to blow my own trumpet on this. I am pretty damn good at Mario Kart Double Dash, I have to say. I don't have a Switch. I don't even know if it's on the Switch. So if anyone wants to try and challenge me via that method, and if it is on Switch, I can't do it because I don't have one. You have to come round and have a game with me on the TV. WWE, WWF, Day of Reckoning. I'm after the Day of Reckoning 2 as well. And speaking of WWE, WrestleMania 8, is that 8, 18? 8 times 8. I don't fucking know. I can never read those things properly. And then I love this game. I loved it, and you can get it on Xbox and on PlayStation as well, and not just on Xbox and PlayStation, the original ones. You can get this on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So that's Series and PS5. That's Cell Damage. All cell shaded graphics. That following that up now with the original Beautiful Joe. Then we've got The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. That's the limited edition 2-game bonus disc. This one I picked up at Elephant and Castle in London. I've never seen it before, never heard of it, and that is Spawn Armageddon. And the guy was selling it really cheap. I don't know whether he knew how much it was worth, but I quickly checked on eBay while I was there, and I was like, yep, I'm having that. This one I used to play as well back in the day when the GameCube came out, and that is Reckless, the Yakuza missions. Now, I picked a few of these up from 8-Bit Gaming, or 8-Bit Planet in Bristol. I recommend that shop, by the way. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Time Splitters 2. Again, I think that's the better version of it. And then we've got Bomberman Generation. Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters Melee. I love the way it does it in that game. Soul Calibur 2. Obviously, the best version of Soul Calibur 2 because it's got Link in it. And that, finally, it's the only FIFA game I play, and I still play it, and that is FIFA Sports, FIFA Football 2004. And that's mainly because of the music that's in it. So there you go. That's my GameCube lot. And what more is there to be said about that? You know, it's a modest little collection. And occasionally, from time to time, if I see something cheap enough, I'll pick it up. But, you know, as you know, you probably know anyway, that GameCube is not exactly cheap to collect for. I bet there are some good deals out there. Even if you want to start a small little collection of it, you know, the console itself isn't overly expensive, but I am on the understanding that the purple one is the more expensive outside of the special editions. So maybe get yourself a black one if you haven't got one. Anyway, until the next video, speak to you later.